Good morning, people of the internet. So this is Shop My Stash for June. As you know, but may not have been watching, or you may have been watching, I've been decluttering my books, and it is so nice just to have the ones that I love now on the shelf. And I am actually, well, by the time you see this, I'll have already been away and come back, because we are going away on holiday. I cannot wait. I'm so in need of a break, because I have just work too many hours. I work 10, 11, 12-hour days, and you know, when I got over COVID, I had 3 days off for COVID because I worked from home on the 2 days when I first got the test positive come through, and then I just was exhausted, so I didn't work for 3 days, and then I was back to work on the Monday. So, and it was really knocked me out of me, the COVID. You know, I would kind of, by lunchtime, I needed to go and have a hour lay down in bed and then come back for, you know, anyway, it's beside the point. We're going on holiday, can't wait. Sorry, we've already been on holiday. Anyway, this is what I'm taking on holiday. This is my Shop My Stash, right? So this time I'm not taking any alcohol markers with me, so I've not picked an alcohol marker set to take with me because it's really hot. We're just about to go into a little bit of a heat wave, as we call it over here. You know, anything over 25 degrees is a heat wave over here. And last time we went away in March, I did take some colour by number, a subset colour by number set with me. And I did use it a lot. But for this holiday, I'm doing a total digital detox. So I won't be I won't go online. I'm not taking a computer. I'm taking my phone just in case, you know, something happens and someone has to ring me or whatever. But I won't be on YouTube. I won't be on Instagram. Oh, I might pop some pictures on Instagram. I don't know. Maybe when I come back. Who knows? But the only things I can do for downtime are colouring, jigsaw, watching films with my husband, reading. So digital detox. No YouTubing. No scrolling around Instagram. No whatever. So I want to take books that I colour with pencils. So I have pulled out, and I'm going to have to go and get them because they're downstairs. Well, I don't have to go and get them. You know what they look like. I pulled out the Brute Funa, because that's really the next letter we're on. We're on B for Brute Funa. And I have 3 different sets of Brute Funa. Don't get me started on whether they're the same or not. I never did do the follow-up to that controversial video from last year. But I have 3 different sets of Brute Funas, and my favourite ones are the ones in the black barrels. I have a 180 set, but I took all the metallics out, which there were 12, so it's ended up being 168 set, because I don't like metallic pencils. So I'm taking those because it's the largest collection of Brute Funas that I have. And I like the Brute Funas as much as the Artex and all that kind of thing. So I'm taking those pencils, and then I am taking this new book that I have just purchased. I was going to take my frog one because I've got a frog picture half finished, but I started that with pastel pencils and I don't want to take them with me. And this one is good because it has a mix of all the different, you know, it's got dragons in it, and it's got little animals in it, and it's got frogs in it. So this is the new one by R.J. Hampson. Just showed it in my haul. I'm taking that. I'm taking this Old Faithful mandala one. Hopefully finish some of the whips. But if I've got a penchant to do a mandala, this one will be with me. Then I'm taking my favourite book of all time, Fairies in Dreamland. I've got a couple of whips in here, which would be quite nice to, I mean, that's barely started, but I'd quite like to do it. I do like doing this book in gel pens, so all of the rest of it has been done. Look at that, look at that, look at the shine, see how it shines. So that's coming with me. I did think about taking the new one, but I've got whips in that. And then I'm taking 2 Rita Bermans. There's a whip in this one by the looks of things. Oh yeah, it was me testing out the other day, me testing Artex and 3 different types of Brute Funa to see what the difference was. I'm saying nothing. And then I'm taking the Europe one because this has got some beautiful pictures in it. Look at that. Look at that. I think Rita Berman could be my favourite colouring book artist. Ugh, she's definitely in the top 3. Right, so they're the books I'm taking. You know the pencils I'm taking. And I'm also taking these. So these are my Colour Technique. I've shown these in this box before. These are my favourite gel pens of all time. You can't get them anymore. That's really annoying. There are similar ones out there. Who sells similar ones? The King Art ones that you can get from TJ Maxx. They are very similar. But I was lucky enough to buy these. I have actually bought 2 sets of them at the time. And I have the refills. And the refills are stored in here. So I've got all the spares as well, so they're coming with me. I'm hoping to have some nice gel pen time. And then in my pencil case I have got a to-go sharpener that needs emptying, 3 light fairy skin tone Tombos, which I use in that fairies book, and a blender. I don't know why I bring a blender, but hey, there it is anyway. It's just always in there. I've also got a alcohol marker skin tone. Not quite sure why that's in there. Light Caucasian skin tone. I get in trouble if I say skin tone. Don't add that bit. Oh, this is still in there from my birthday. This was the sharpener that Cross Stitch Button gave me for my birthday. I want to try that, so I'm going to leave that in there. Then I have 1, 2, 3 jelly rolls. I think that's one of each size, yeah. So 0, 5, 0, 8, turn them up the right way. 10, 8 and 5. They're coming. Then I have 1, 2 of the little erasers. So the fine point one and the square one. There's usually another eraser in here. Ah, it's in this pencil. Okay, so let's take it out. It's this one, the little electric one. That's going to come with me. Is there anything else that I want in this pencil case? I don't think so. So I thought, oh, what have I got in here? Rubber bands, swatch. Oh, this came with me last time. Let's grab these out of it. These are some gel pens that I was using. There's a page that I'm colouring in the what's it called? Fairies in Dreamland, and I'm using all different shades of yellow, so I pulled these out of different sets. As I looked in there, have I got any of the little razor refills in there? Ooh, no, it's just rubber bands. Rubber bands for tying pencils together. Okay, right, let's grab that. So 2 manual erasers, 1 electric eraser, that will come with me too. My Derwent blender pens, I like these really a lot. Why is everything upside down? There we go. And then a little tiny brush for dusting down the page. Hold on, my husband's going to shout out. Right, I'm back. He did call for me. Needed to help him wash my dog's paws. Well, that's just a normal pen, which I usually chuck in there just for having a normal pen, because you're guaranteed if you've got a pencil case, people always ask you, have you got a pen? And I don't want to give one of my nice ones. And then this is just a fine line pen. I think last time I used it, did it work okay? Yeah, I use it for redrawing lines. It is, I think it's permanent. I always use it as permanent. I'm just going to try it now. I'm going to try and move it with a bit of water. Don't think any of my water brushes have got water in them. Oh, that one has. Nope, yeah. No, it hasn't. That's, where's that? Let's do it. Oh no, it's not waterproof at all. Not in the slightest. Ignore me. I usually use it in alcohol books, that's why. So I don't really notice it. But it is useful if you want to redraw a line anyway. I need a permanent one. I do have... hold the line. I have these, the old Microns, various ones. Which size is that? Is that the... oh, I might take that. Because that's waterproof. Yeah, this is the Faber-Castell Pit. I know that's waterproof. Let's just do a scribble of that. Let it dry. And then I've got the microns. These are all different colours. Is that black? Yes, it is. And is that the same? Is that the 0.5? It looks the same. That's a 0.2. It's like a needle point on that one. Yeah, I've got all... they're all microns. Micron. Are they all the same size? 3, 1, 0.5. Oh, so 2. 5 is the fattest. What's 0.5 like? Really thin. Okay. So I'll leave those. I'll leave that. And I'm going to put the 5 or the 2 in. The 2, I think. No, I'm going to put them both in because one's thicker than the other. Let me just try whether they're waterproof or not. I don't know whether that black is off the... yeah, they're much more waterproof than that was, but they're not. There was a little bit of pigment movement there, wasn't there? Right, so we'll chuck those in. And then I usually have a big clip. Not sure where my big clip's gone. I've got 2 erasers, a small page marker, and I have one of them gloves. I haven't used this since I bought it. Yeah. YouTube made me buy it. Where do we even put it on? Is that right? Where do you put them on? Which bit of your hand goes in it? I can't remember. Is it everything? That's it, isn't it? So that your hand doesn't, whatever. I use this sometimes when I'm using glitter gel pens because otherwise you come out covering glitter. I don't suppose it hurts being in there. Let's throw it in. Right. So, put all these bits. Actually, I'm not going to put that back because I'm not going to use that. It's probably off my shelf there. No, it's not. I don't know where that belongs. These I'm going to put in here so all the glitter pens are together. Just put them in there to differentiate. The white ones go in there. I have this clip. The lady at the school I used to work for gave me this. I've never really used it, but I do like having it in my pencil case. It's good as a bookmark. It can go in. Right, 1, 2, 3. In they go. And then that pencil case sharpener. I don't need to take the extra blades with me. But then if I do, they're all together. Don't want to lose them. I'll leave them in. I'll leave them in. Will they fit in there as well? Yes, they will. Right. That noise is my husband making a cup of coffee with his very noisy coffee machine. So, that's me. Gel pens, that stuff. The colouring books I'm taking, as already shown. And my Brutfuner pencils. Oh, I've got to go and get them now. I've just brought these up, and I know it's neither of these. These are the other Brutfuners. What have I done with my Brutfuners? Oh, wait. I know where they are. I've been up and down since filming this video 4 times. One more time. One more time. Here we go. These, you can see why I got confused. Yeah, it's these. I like these. The black Brutfuners. Right, look at that pink one. How much I've used that one. Little baby one. Someone said to me I didn't use my pencils because they always look so neat. You can see I use my pencils. Anyway. Okay, so they're coming. They're the pencils I'm taking. Love those. They're the gel pens. That's the other stuff. They're the books. There is one more thing. One more thing. while I was sorting out my colouring books, I found these two. Ooh, I've just knocked something over. Ooh, I've knocked it again. Let's move you over there for now. Oh no, where should I put you? On the floor. That's it. I found these two books, which are technique books, how-tos, how to do shading and all this kind of stuff. Now I know that I watch YouTube a lot of the time, but digital detox, remember, I'm not allowed to watch YouTube. So I think I'm going to take this book definitely, and work through it. And what pencils does she recommend on this? Does she say anything? No. Yeah, we're looking forward to that. So I'm taking that. And this one I've had... I'm taking both of those. I'm using those as... I'm not going to have YouTube. I want to learn how to do pencils better. So they're coming with me. So it's those two, and those. So all of these books are coming with me. I'm also taking... This is... I swatched out the 180 Brute Funa set like this ages ago, which is a bit messy. So I've typed up a new one and I've started swatching it. And I'm probably finishing that off. You know, that's going to be finished out. By the way, they were all in colour order, and I assumed they still were. But when my mum and my brother came around, I let them use them, and they put the colours back in the wrong place. So when I was just doing the swatch, I was like, why are them two colours there? And then I realised, but it doesn't matter. As long as I've got the number, as long as I've got another colour in order. And then I also take a couple of sheets of these, which is me trying out blends. I call these my blending sheets. So you can see whether a blend's going to work or not before you commit. So taking those, put those there. Right, so that's all my books. Taking my Brute Funa pencils, my colour technique, my random. So the only thing I was thinking about is, do I want to take the Brute Funa pastels? I think I would quite like to see. I've got something here because I'm using them. Let's have a look. Oh, it's the ones that are upside down the other way. Nice. So, those. There's another pastel there and there. Can't really see the difference very well between, like, if you've got an Artex and a Brute Funa pastel. They are tray similar looking, aren't they? Look, even got the white bit behind them, and yeah, they mix and match very well because they operate in a very similar way. I'm saying nothing else because people get annoyed if I say that everything's made in the Brute Funa factory. Right, so they're the Artex ones that I'm using, and these are the ones that I'm using for using them in the frog page. I don't think I need to worry about them because I think when I finish that frog page I've only got the hat and the sky to do, so I can use other pencils. I don't need these ones anymore. Might leave the frog one out. Anyway, let me put these in here in order. Actually, I can chat to you while I'm putting them in order. I'm really excited about this holiday. I think it's because the last time we went away I was not so well and didn't get to do as much as I wanted to do, and this one I'm just looking forward to the break from work and break from life. It's an extended holiday. We're not going away just for a week, we're going away for a little bit longer. And I'm off work for 2 entire weeks, 16 days in totals. So I'm really excited about that. I think I will take these Brute Funas. It's nice to put everything away, get everything nice and tidy before you go. Oh, this is a nice blue, this. What's it called? Sax blue, beautiful. Really like that one. They're really nice, different blue really. Nice cases these. I like these cases that hold 48, 50, whatever it is, pencils. Is it 50 of these? 25, yeah, 50. Where do you go? I have a reference sheet I'm referring to in case you think, how do you know where order they go in? It was when I first got them, I write down the order because I'm just like that. Oh, I don't know what I'm recording and what I'm not now. But anyway, ta-da! I found it. Woohoo! Right, so cork. That goes in as well. Brilliant. Some of these are fluorescent. I don't like those. Right, that's it. So, Brute Funa, gel pens, colouring books. That's it. I'm taking all this stuff with me. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. And yeah, hope the weather's nice where you are too. Alright, take care. Bye.